Good morning, everybody! Woo! Hello. It's a wacky Wednesday. If you're watching this for the first time, you're looking at Attenville TV. And this is the Crack of Dawn show, guys, with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. Now, if you want to interact with us in studio today, you can do so with the contact details, which you'll find at the bottom right of your screen. There. Right there. Can you see it? Okay, cool. Alright. So, as you know, this show is always talking about, well, your life. Your current affairs, your things that are happening around you. Join us in this conversation. You can, guess what? You also allowed to submit something to me. Tell me, listen, I want you to do a show on this tomorrow. We'll talk about it. Whether it's shoes, whether it's your problems, whether your hubby cheated on you, whether your kid's giving you issues, you know what I'm saying? But basically the Crack of Dawn is about life. I'm sure next week it's gonna get a bit more exciting. We're gonna have lots of interviews happening in the studio. Don't forget, if you are an artist and you would like to be on Attenville TV, drop us an email on mail@attenvillefm.co.za. If you missed the contact details, you'll find it right now at the bottom of your screen. There you go. Drop us an email, guys. If you want to showcase anything, contact us via email or WhatsApp. It doesn't matter. We will contact you, or we will get back to you. We'll respond. There's always somebody here in the studio. All right. So good morning to everybody who just joined us. Hello and happy Wacky Wednesday. A lot of you are going to be ending up in Steers for supper tonight. I know if there's a Wacky Wednesday special. So yeah. All right. Okay, so a little bit of an update. I have a lot of friends that are overseas. So I got a few in the US, I got a few in the UK, I got a few in Canada, you know what I mean, right? So basically, when we report the news, it has to be on international standards because we are international. All right, so New York City, everybody's favorite, especially when you want to become a star. Okay, so New York City will require proof of vaccination for people attending indoor venues such as restaurants, gyms. You also get your shows. So, but I think it's fair, especially if you know, you're trying to protect everybody from an outbreak. You're trying to protect everybody from getting the same thing. When everybody's inside a closed room, you tend to think, okay, we're breathing in the same air. Oh my God, you know? All right. So Mayor Bill de Blasio announces yesterday that making it first major U.S. city to introduce a vaccine pass. You know what that's like, guys? You know, okay, I don't know if this happened to you. I look quite young, right? So whenever I go into a casino, I make sure I have my ID. Everywhere I go, make sure I need my ID book, right? So, your vaccine pass now works like your ID. You can't get in without it. So, if you are vaccinated, right, and you have the key, and you get to open the door. But if you're unvaccinated, right, but unfortunately you will not be able to participate in anything, all right? And de Blasio told the press conference this in a statement yesterday. So yeah. We are talking about how things are moving and working in New York. I had enough with South Africa. This whole level 3 lockdown, the whole rioting and looting thing, I've had enough of it. I want to talk about New York this morning. So we have messages flying in on Facebook this morning. A very, very good morning coming in from Nishi Heeralal. Morning, Nishi. And then we've got Brenna Hube Makandise coming in on the Facebook page. Greeting Nishi first. What happened, Brenna? Let's say what's up, Kim. Alright, so we're sharing our current affairs this morning live on Attenville TV. And if you want to interact with us in studio today, please do. Alright, so with the coronavirus cases again, right, surging, especially in the United States. United States people, if you're watching, hello, love your country, love your work, especially Hollywood, hello. All right, so there are things that I need you people to see. It's time for people to see that vaccination is literally necessary to living a very good and full and healthy life. And this was said by the mayor himself, yeah? All right. So in recent weeks, the mayor and the governor of New York State, Andrew Cuomo, if you guys know him, if you don't know him, giving you a good history lesson this morning. All right. Okay, so Andrew Cuomo also have issued regulations tightening vaccination rules. Now, as the United States struggles to suppress the Delta variant, you know what? I actually think it's a good idea because I heard, I don't know how true this is. I don't know if it's a rumor. I'm stating that I don't know if it's a fact, but the Delta variant is so dangerous. People can't see symptoms anymore. You are like a normal walking person, and all of a sudden, you pass on. So the new Delta variant is scary. You can't even see or feel that you're sick until it's too late. Now it's got people. I don't know how to explain this to you, but I think now if you didn't have latex gloves, rubber gloves before, you should get them now. And when you do sanitize the actual glove as you're moving along, because the actual virus sits onto the glove and you're busy touching things and moving things. Or some people got this habit. I have this habit, right? I do this all the time, not realizing I touch something. I'm touching my head, I'm touching my face. Lots of people not realizing how they're spreading this virus or how they got it. Like, oh, but I wasn't close to you. How did I get the virus? You touched something, then you touched yourself. All right, Nishi Heeralal coming in on the Facebook page again. She says it's very important to have the vaccine, and she says I've already had my first one. Stop listening to idiots. Safeguard yourself and your family, and you will have a safe life. All right, thank you so much, Nishi Heeralal. Hope you're feeling okay though. Are there any after effects? Share with us live here on Actonville TV. Brenna Hube Makandi say, I registered. I'm waiting to get better. Then I get the vaccine. All right, Brenna. Yeah, I'm also waiting. I think the opening for me, I'm under 35, so the opening day is the 1st of September. So yeah, we're gonna get vaccinated, baby. Woo. All right. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining us for the very first time, we'll talk more about this, okay? If you didn't know that the Cracker Dawn Show is about your current affairs and things that are happening around you. And now and again, I can clown around and enjoy myself just with you live. We are live. But we'll talk about this straight after this commercial break. Welcome back. If you are just joining us, you are live with us on Actonville TV. You're watching the Cracker Dawn Show with myself, Kimera Heeralal, as your host. If you want to interact with us in studio today, you can do so with the contact details, which you'll find at the bottom right of your screen. Alright, so very good morning again to Nishi Heeralal and Brenna Hube Makadesi, who support the show every single weekday at 5:30 in the morning. Sorry guys, I know we're late. It's not as unfortunately due to cell phone, or should I say, network providers. we get bad signal, then you get drop signals. It happens, right? But hey, the show still happens. All right, so we've got Nishi Heeralal coming in, but before I mention that comment, guys, we're talking about your vaccinations. We're talking about how things are moving in each country. I'm jumping from country to country, and I started off with New York City this morning. The whole week I've been ranting and raving about how things are happening in South Africa. I don't know if you guys are okay. Are you still sane? Are you suffering with cabin fever? What are you doing to make your life a bit easier in this coronavirus pandemic? I've noticed a lot of countries are still locked down. They also have different levels. Most people are doing hard lockdowns, but it's also, well, I don't feel that it's a bad thing in other countries because they have the finance to do it. They have the people to help. They have everything in place to keep control, to keep people okay with food or supplies. You know, overseas it's become easier. But here, there's no backup. All right. Okay, so we've got Nishi Heeralal coming in on the Facebook page this morning. She has had her first jab. She says there are no side effects. Some just have flu-like symptoms, and my hands were sore for a couple of days. Otherwise, all was good. Was your hand sore because the needle was so big, like a proper flu shot? I don't like those needles. They hurt for a couple of days. Just like, guys, I got pricked in my bums the once, okay? Okay, not once, it happened a couple of times when I had the flu. That needle is so thick that your bum's pain for like 3-4 days. I don't know if you experienced that, but sure. Alright, Nishi, let us know when you go for your second jab, and let us know how you're feeling. Alright, so guys, for those of you who are watching this for the first time, hello and welcome. Alright, so this morning we're reporting the news and everything that's happening around you. As you know, the show's about your current affairs. And let's look at Monterrey for a little bit. Okay, shout out to you if you are watching all the peeps from there. Now, a TED conference under the theme, The Case for Optimism, right? This is on Monday. Now, on Monday, they threw down a gauntlet for a return to face-to-face gatherings. Bit dangerous, but okay. And despite the daunting challenges of the coronavirus pandemic, climate change and deep political divides. Now, even with those dark clouds, okay, speakers ranging from scientists and academic to artists and entrepreneurs took to the TED stage for the 4-day event. Now, to have a 4-day event is quite risky, but okay, she says there we are trying to juggle it and do it right. TED curator and Chris Anderson told the gathering while stressing pandemic precautions. At least they took them. Now, we are living through a piece of history, right? Even though we've heard it's alarming and we can find optimism. Now, the event of the heart of what has become a global platform for mind-bending concepts, and it's also aimed at making the world a better place. Return to its roots, and with a scaled down event on the edge of Silicon Valley. Now, guys, if you are keeping yourself updated, or if not, just join the show every morning and I'll be able to give you a brief update of what's happening around you. It's not only necessary that I'm talking about South Africa itself. We are international, so we talk about other countries as well. Alright, so coming in on Facebook, Nishi Heeralal again joining us. She says, it's so because they inject a bit of the virus into you. Works like the flu vaccine. Yeah. Now I get you. And that needle is thick. No, not happening. Oh no. Brenda Mubebaka, say you're very quiet this morning, honey. Did you pass out again? Alright. Okay, so guys, do interact with us in studio today. We are talking about everybody's vaccinations. We're talking about what's happening in different countries, how they're handling their situations. If you've got a story to tell us and share with us in the air, please do. If you don't want me to mention your name, you can hashtag it at the end. Do anonymous. Put it as anonymous. It's fine. We won't put it up on the screen. We'll talk about it. Yeah. All right. We'll talk about this a little bit more straight after this commercial break.
Wanna be a star? For all your music needs, contact Rockstar B Productions South Africa. We offer music production, publishing, artist management, and digital distribution. For further information, contact 084 605 5466.
Welcome back. If you are just joining us, you're live with us on Attenville TV. This is the Crack It Down show with myself, Kimera Heeralal, as your host. If you want to interact with us in studio today, please do contact us with the contact details you'll find at the bottom right of your screen. Right there, right. All right. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm looking for people who can do graphics. When I say I mean Attenville TV. We're looking for graphic designers. We're looking for people who can do video editing. And if you got if you got everything that it takes, you feel you've got everything that it takes to be in videography or video production, please do drop us an email on mail@attenvillefm.co.za. Alright, so looking at our surroundings, looking at what's going on around us. I'm updating you guys. Talk to us. I want to hear from you guys live on Attenville TV. You can come through Facebook, Twitch TV, DTV Live, whether it's on YouTube, it doesn't matter. Link to us, as you'll see the contact details flying at the bottom right of your screen. Alright, so now let's move along to the sports section. COVID is still spreading. You know this, right? I don't even have to, I'm so tired of mentioning it, but I'm just telling you. Okay, if you don't know. If you're locked up in your house and staying safe, I don't blame you. But make sure you keep updated. Okay, All right. So anyway, you guys know of Dhaka, right? Let's talk about Dhaka a little bit. Now, Captain Matthew Wade. We're moving on to sport now. Captain Matthew Wade has said Australia needs to be brave as they look to bounce back after their first 2020 defeat to Bangladesh. Now spinner Nassim Ahmed was the star for the hosts in their 23-run. It was a 23-run win as Australia failed to chase relatively small T20 target in the first of 5 matches in the series in Dhaka on Tuesday. All you cricket fans. All right. Okay, so we've got lots of messages coming in, but unfortunately I'm not going to put those up. Guys, please be decent when you interact with us in studio today. I know it's online, but we're not swearing here. It's a family show. All right. So Australia failed to get any battling moment against the spin-dominated Bangladesh attack. They say we're going to have to be brave and stick to our plans. Wade told website Cricket. Well, this was yesterday. Yeah. So there's not enough time to reinvent the wheel. So guys, have you noticed that a lot has changed in sport? Sport and the Olympics. Are you guys following the Olympics? Or South Africa is doing quite well. I'm proud to be South African today. Yeah, so interact with us in studio today. Oh, before I forget. I'm going to forget. So let me just say this now. Guys, Actonville TV is looking for TV content, TV advertising if you have a business, and also TV presenters. So if you want to interact with us and join us here in studio and you want to be a part of this project, please do drop us an email or mail at actonvillefm.co.za. All you have to do, right, just make sure that you know, do some homework on Actonville TV. It's an NPC, non-profit company. Find out how that works first before giving us a call or an email or anything of that sort. All right, we'll talk about this a little bit more straight after this commercial break. Welcome back. If you are just joining us, you are live with us on Actonville TV. This is the Crack of Dawn show with myself, Kimera Heeralal, as your host. Now, if you want to interact with us in studio today, you can do so with the contact details, which you'll find at the bottom right of your screen. All right, so staying with sport this morning, we talk about everything that's happening around us, right? So, English fans, English soccer fans, all right, so Liverpool midfielder Fabinho has signed a new long-term contract with the Premier League club. They announced on Tuesday. Liverpool. How does it feel? All right, so the Brazil international is the second key member of Jurgen Klopp's first team squad to actually extend their time at Anfield from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Completed a new deal last month. I don't know if you guys are happy about that. All you soccer fanatics, what's up? How you doing? All right, moving on to Olympics this morning. I'd like to mention this before we go. You guys know the Olympics are being held in Tokyo, Japan, and Britain won the mixed triathlon relay on the Tokyo Olympics on Saturday as Johnny Brownlee finally earned a gold medal in his third games. Nice one. All right, so the British team of Brownlee triathlon, individual silver medalist Alex Yee, Jessica Learnmouth, as well as Georgia Taylor Brown, who also won silver in the women's event, finished 14 seconds clear of the US team, with France taking bronze. All right, so it means that Brownlee now has a full set of the Olympic medals after a career spent chasing her elder brother Alistair. Now, as well as he finished in the silver medal position behind him in the individual event at the 2016 Rio Olympics, and took bronze behind him at London 2012. And he says it feels absolutely amazing to complete this set. He says to have this 3 Olympic medals, 3 different colors, said Brownlee. Now, after the inaugural Olympic mixed triathlon, sorry. All right, morning to everybody coming in on the Facebook page. I see Mirajni Ravi Shankar coming in from all the way in Pietermaritzburg. Morning, honey. She says good morning to all. She's even greeting our aunties and everybody. The whole family's here on Actonville TV, guys. Morning, honeys. All right, so talking about our current affairs this morning and the Olympics, and I'm updating you about your vaccines and your viruses and what's happening around you. It's a bit depressing to be outside now. I don't know. But it doesn't have to be this way. Okay? If everybody just listens, follows the rules, the restrictions, the regulations, there's no problem. I mean, if you touch something and you realize you touch it, please can you sanitize? It's not rocket science, yeah? All right. Okay, so this morning I updated you on the Olympics. Don't forget, it's now 21 minutes past 6 in the morning. I'd like you guys to join me live on the radio station. It's called Actonville FM. There, I am known as DJ Baby Girl. You can catch me live every single weekday, Monday through to Friday, from 6 a.m. in the morning up until 9 a.m. And that's Central African time, guys. You can catch me live on Actonville FM. It's for everyone. You can download the Actonville FM app from the App Store, or you can get it on Google Play. Join me there in a couple of minutes. I will be going live, and we're going to be talking about life, jazz, everything. Good music, right? Great entertainment. Now and then we'll have a bit of a chuckle. Yes, I'll be serious when I feel like it. And then don't forget, Wackhead Simpson comes up straight after the 8 o'clock news. So around 10 past 8, he's there to make you laugh. So if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, Wackhead Simpson is there to kiki you all day long. All right, lots of love going out to Brenna Huvemakandise, Nishi Heeralal, and Mirajni Ravi Shankar, live here on Actonville TV. From myself, Kimera Heeralal, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye for now.